Hey everybody, clearing. I wasn't expecting to come on today and I'm being led to do a little something different, so let's go with it. I'm not sure why I'm needing to do another reading, but for the last couple of hours it's all I could think about doing, so let's begin. This is going to be a little bit different than usual. I've been instructed to pull cards on what the twins are thinking about from the past, how they're each feeling and thinking for each other and the connection now. What are they going to do next or want to do next? And get some guidance and clarifiers. So let's begin. Thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel of only the highest and most beneficial information coming through for the beautiful twin collective that joins me here. What is it that we can see regarding the connection and what the twins are thinking about? I'm hearing the word unresolved from the past. Where are the twins each at regarding what has happened thus far? Let's have a look. So, 3 more shuffles. 1, 2, 3. Okay. For the Divine Feminine, we're getting reunion. 6. Princess of Swords, internet spying, feeling into the energy, research, investigation. Queen of Cups for the masculines. Wow. And the Magician in the reverse as the challenge here. Okay, so I've got 2 decks to clarify. Kind of did a pre-shuffle, but let's see for the feminines. What are the feminines specifically looking back about? I'm hearing missed opportunities, missed moments where they thought reunion was going to happen and just kind of didn't. There is a sense that I'm picking up in this card that it's not all bad. You know, it's like a blessing in disguise kind of energy, like it's all well with my soul kind of energy. But let's see what else the feminines are thinking about. The 6 of Cups, the reunion. Remember, this is from the past, so this might be the last time you spoke, the last time you met up, the last time... Oh, wow. Okay, so love offers came out like this. So I always hear on the fence when this happens. So Divine Feminines are quite aware that the DM did not... I'm hearing hesitation. So the DM hesitated. There was something, it could have gone either way. Okay, so that card came out by itself. So this is what the feminines are thinking. Remember, these are the opinions of the, let's say, the conscious minds of the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine based on the cards that are here. So we're looking at the theme of reunion for the feminines. So we get things not wrapped up. The World is an amazing card that means everything is going to the next level. So the feminines were quite aware that the last time this reunion energy emerged, the potentials for it, it didn't complete. It is unfinished business. The masculine wasn't ready. We also have the 2 of Cups. So the feminines still felt the love was there, still feeling like their Divine Masculine was their choice. They did feel the love. Secrets came to light, the Moon. So it's like an information sharing. There was value. I'm hearing realism. Things coming up from the deep, a new layer of the subconscious. So in order for the world to complete and this free flow to happen, there seems to be, or there seems to have had to have been some further information shared, some further experience that came to light. Here's the destined path and the Queen of Wands. So the way I read the Queen of Wands, this is the divine feminine. This is the passion. This is the ease, the grace, the freedom. This is when the divine feminine is navigating life in dynamic soul fire. In the reverse, the feminines also realize that the last time there was a chance, a potential for a reunion, that it wasn't quite time for the DF. So there is some recognition that it's not quite time yet. The feminines that I'm reading for here, that I feel like I do channel on a daily basis, still understood that just because things haven't gone forward fully does not mean that the love isn't there. It just simply means that the cycle hasn't quite closed out yet. And neither of the twins were, pushing for a particular outcome. I just heard unconditional love, having an opportunity to experience each other without needing to force it, make assumptions, or manufacture anything. Interesting, I'm being reminded we have the Magician in the reverse. So the feminines are at peace to some extent. That if the masculines weren't offering and they weren't, and the feminines weren't wrought with passion, that it was okay to see that this is a becoming process. There are still things coming to the surface, cycles and unfinished business that hasn't finalized yet. I know from my situation, which I hardly ever talk about, I'm actually in the process of legally divorcing after 2.5 years of consciously decoupling. And so for me, in my journey, for instance, that hasn't closed out. And I don't feel, if I'm totally honest, the full soul fire towards my connection yet in that way. So there is like a deep peace and observation quality there. So for the divine masculines, we have the Queen of Cups. This is absolutely profound unconditional love. Divine masculines are thinking about all the ways that the divine feminine is profound love, embodied, complete love, like the most loving, the most feminine, sweet, beautiful, genuine, authentic, real person that the divine masculine knows. I'm just hearing, you are such a real person, divine feminine. You are such a real person. Oh, I just heard I want to be like you one day, divine feminine. You just seem to know what's up, divine feminine. You're an inspiration, I'm hearing. So the masculines are really appreciating, divine feminines, your composure, your patience, your understanding, your unconditional love. And they're inspired. So let's see what else this has to do with. What in particular is reminding the divine masculines of how much love the feminines have? What is it that we can see for the divine masculines? We got the 8 of Coins. So interesting that this card also presented on the edge, just like the Knight of Cups. So the last time, I'm hearing work could have interrupted some meetup, some reunion, some sharing, some plans that the masculines needed to focus on work, and there was an unconditional understanding about that. This also represents the inner work that the masculines are truly getting stride with, but it's not quite, you know, it's not quite there yet. It's in direct proportion to how free they are to offer this love or not, right? So they know that the divine feminines are able to give the benefit of the doubt, but justified. They can see the divine masculine's heart and understand they are still working on themselves. They understand that I'm being reminded that when the masculines aren't ready, they don't freely communicate, that throat chakra blockage. So the feminines, I'm hearing that the masculines feel like the feminines have likely forgiven them for not being able to speak. And that feels like kindness, or at least they hope that. Not sure if this... Wow, interesting. So we also get a little bit of a story here. We get two feminine energies, and I'm truly feeling that this is that karmic partner in the reverse with the Chariot in the reverse, meaning things can't move forward because certain things have not finalized. So for some, it wasn't appropriate to really explore the connection, but the feminine, divine feminine, has accommodated with unconditional love in some way regarding this scenario, and the masculine's guarded energy. So there's something here. The masculines knew they were guarded. They knew they haven't healed, haven't done the work, might be leaving a karmic partner, or haven't made the steps to leave the karmic partner, or something like that. With the pentacles here, I just heard my mistress is my work for some, but energetically not fully free to move away from this and, you know, move towards the feminine and swiftly, completely dive into it and, you know, put down the guard. So the masculines are saying here that they appreciate the feminines for meeting them where they're at, I'm getting. Okay, so Princess of Swords is the connection space. I'm just going to leave it at that and just know that they're... Actually, no, I'm going to pull another card. So how are the feminines... I'm just hearing, you know, when this meetup, this reunion, this... I don't want to say false start, but it feels a little bit like and then this card is like... There is a little bit of a what's going to happen now. Observing how each counterpart handled it and the processing, the integration of character that was exemplified there. So let's see here. I might do a series of short videos, but what is the feminine? Oh my goodness, we definitely just got the Chariot in the reverse, like the divine masculine had. So the feminines are just saying they fully understood. They could sense the energy that the masculines were not ready to move forward. So that's what the divine feminines learned the last time there was a little mini chance for a reunion, or a mini reunion that didn't develop into a more focused exploration together. So this is the Student card. Let's see what the masculines learned through that last experience. What is it that the masculines learned? Oh, Two of Cups. Oh, this fell out on Page of Cups, and like we saw, the feminines got the Two of Cups in the upright. So I'm really feeling that the masculines learned the love is there, but they were not ready to offer. So very clear understanding energetically from the past there. Magician in the reverse. This was the challenge. Nobody could do anything about it, I'm hearing. So let's see what it was for the feminines. Why were the feminines not free to manifest something in this connection at that time? Still tied to the past. still things that needed to be processed emotionally, mentally, or physically. Something there was still tying the feminines to their past. For some, it would be, I just heard, emotional challenges triggering insecurity regarding the masculines, but for others, real world situations and circumstances that are still tying the feminine emotionally, just an emotional lack of energy because things from the past have not been fulfilled yet. Okay, and for the masculines, why were the masculines unable to? So that could be in karmic situations, in divine feminine's own healing right, or within the connection itself. Take it how it resonates, hanging on to things or not being at a place that's further along yet from the past. What held the masculines back from manifesting the last time there was? Oh, a couple. Wow, yeah, not quite single from karmic situations. So even if your divine masculine said so, they were still trying to unhook financially, energetically, too many people involved, but coming into autonomy and being able to move the energy. So there was someone holding the masculines back, some situation too busy. Like the Five of Wands is a lot going on and not free to make one's own decisions. So other commitments, other things that pulled the masculines literally away that were out of their control. And I just heard, I'm working on it. Okay, I'm going to leave that here, and I'm feeling like I'll do a couple more of these tonight, so stay tuned. Let's see what the masculines are thinking and feeling, and the feminines are thinking and feeling in some more mini readings. I'll be right back. Bye.